Why is Kenya Moore acting as if she owes Kandi Buruss something? You're listening to The Cosmic Connection, and we are discussing Kenya Moore today. And I said what I said. Kenya Moore is acting as if she owes Kandi Buruss something. Because she worked with Cynthia to get her back on the show. Plotting against Nene. And Nene, by the way, that's another relationship that I'm just trying to figure it out, because Nene and Kenya started out as friends. Kenya actually gave Nene her furniture to use when Nene was out in Los Angeles, appearing on Glee and The New Normal. Kenya made sure she was set. Kenya's always been a good friend to them. I've always seen Kenya as playing the villain role, and this is the role she plays. This is the role that puts money in her pocket, so she plays it well. Don't you do your job when you go to work? Whatever your employer lays out and maps out for you to do at work, you do it, right? Because that's part of your job description. Playing the villain and the mean girl is Kenya's role on the show. I'm sure that probably was negotiated at the beginning or at the inception of her contract. She's at work, guys, and she's doing what she's supposed to do. What I'm looking at are the mannerisms of the other ladies just when she's in her more humanistic state. It is reality TV, so there is some element of reality tossed in there. So when she's in her standard human role with people that she's not attacking in her role as a villain, which is a job description and a job position, just the regular people that she's willing to film with, I'm wondering where those problems are coming in. Where's that shade? Where's that two-facedness coming in at? Nene and Kenya started out as friends initially. I would have loved for that relationship to stay, but I guess it can't be two head honchos. I guess there just can't be. And I really believe Nene wasn't having it. I really would have loved that relationship to stay intact. But Kenya wanted to always be Nene's friend. Nene broke off from it during the season, and I just really believe now that that was a role that she was playing. Because if you always check at the reunions, when Kenya throws shade, Nene is the first one to crack up, laugh, about to fall out of the chair. Even after they just had an argument, if Kenya goes at someone at a reunion show, Nene is the first to bust out laughing. And it's one of those gut laughs, too. That's why I was like, you know what, girl? Y'all friends behind the scene. You don't have to tell us. That's okay. Maintain your role for the show. But we know you all probably talk at night. Please. Okay, because when you get one of those good gut laughs that Nene gives to people, that's the real laugh. Okay, that's not one of Candy's hand in the face laughs. That is a real laugh, because we've all did one of those when we got a hold of something super funny. Okay, you don't get one of those for someone you hate. It's okay, Nene and Kenya, we get it. You guys communicate outside the show. It's all right. But back to Kandi Buruss and Kenya Moore's relationship today. Kandi worked with Cynthia to get Kenya back on the show years ago when she was preggers. And I guess that was a plot against Nene. But Kenya Moore, honey, that was all for Kandi. She was looking out for her own coinage, her own pocketbook, as they would say in the South. Okay, so Kenya on the show is good for ratings. And she even said that Kenya was good for the show. Hell, she even said that Nene was good for the show and that she would not want to see her gone. And this was after they just went on the reunion show and had a big blow up with one another. With the we see each other and, I'm in your mind living there. That Kandi has been building her turn up over the past couple of years. Whenever it's a season that Nene's not on there, she feels compelled to build the turn up levels to create the show. When Phaedra was on the show, Kandi did not really even deal with Kenya. She got close to Kenya just to spite Phaedra. Bravo, when are you going to bring Phaedra back? Because I want to know, why does everyone get to face their nemesis except Kandi? She threatens to leave the show, and that's taken into consideration to that degree. Come on. Now, Kenya gently asked a couple of seasons back when Todd was first starting on the show, when they were having the safari African-themed birthday party for Todd. Kenya gently asked Todd a question at his birthday party regarding some of the production that they were working on. That's when Phaedra and Kenya was going back and forth with the donkey booty and stallion booty thing. And Todd was connected with the production initially. And Kenya went at him to ask him a question. And my goodness, Kandi turned all the way up unnecessarily. It didn't make any sense. And Kenya instantly respected the budding friendship that they were trying to work on and backed off. Well, it was a friendship in Kenya's head, clearly, all along, in just her head. When I saw that, I was like, okay, that girl is not her friend. Like, she needs to probably just stay away from Kandi because she's in Phaedra's corner, and just leave that alone. I didn't even know they continue anything behind the scenes at that point. Kandi snapped on Kenya again on the bus in Savannah, Georgia, while Phaedra just laughed in the background when Kenya wanted to know why everyone was late. Why were they waiting so long for people? 2-3 hours and stuff. That's erroneous anyway. Last season, Kandi snapped on her at the engagement party. I've never seen her go off on Toya Wright, Rashida Frost from Love and Hip Hop, Shamia Morton from the show, or Monica Denise like that. And even called her a bitch during confessionals about nearly spoiling the engagement. I've never heard her call Toya Wright, Rashida Frost, Shamia, or Monica a bitch in confessionals or anywhere. Kenya, she's not your friend, okay? On her personal show and channel recently, when sharing information about her charity event, when the other women apparently made the $5,000 donations and submitted those checks, and apparently Kenya didn't submit the $5,000 donation, she allowed Don Juan to blast Kenya out for not donating in the same manner that everyone else did. That was not loyal. That was not friend-like behavior at all. Kenya, Kandi is not your friend. Now, why? I don't count people's pockets when it comes down to donations. If she's frugal and they're trying to teach her a lesson now, okay, do that behind the scenes. Have a conversation with her by phone. But in public, if you all have a friendship going on, approach her by phone. Wouldn't you approach Toya, Rashida, Shamia, and Monica in that manner? I've never heard you dime them out on the public stage like this. Kenya, Kandi is not your friend. She shows her true feelings. Like when she told Kenya to get her hand out her MFing face. When Kenya referred to Sheree's wig as being, remember when she referred to it as being a Mama Joyce wig a couple of seasons back? Kenya said it jokingly, as if Sheree was biting Mama Joyce's style, and Kandi went all the way off, 0 to 100, as if she was wanting to like F her up or something. Anyways, I just couldn't. I could not. I'm too good of a judge of character to deal with some of the foolishness that she's dealing with. Mainly, I wouldn't be able to deal with that energy. Not with someone I'm going to think is my friend. Kenya, Kandi's not your friend, okay? For Kandi's birthday, Kenya created, back in 2020, she created an IG tribute to Kandi that not even her real friends that she treats well did for her. Like, you could see the true friendship that she has in her head, that Kenya has in her head. But baby, that is not there in Kandi's head. You don't see it. I hope this is a role as well, but I don't feel it's a role. I'm not making that cosmic connection that this is a role that Kenya's playing. She really sees her as a friend. This woman is not her friend. Plus, back when Kenya had Brooklyn, Kandi wouldn't stop until she had a little girl of her own. Yes, I said it. Now they both have daughters with November birthdays. Kandi this entire season has been two-faced when it comes to Kenya, which makes sense that she was ready to unite with Portia Williams, which has actually facilitated Don Juan, I guess, who's trying to be the sixth housewife now, to just be all out with his shade as well. Now, like, he just has his 2 cents in it, as if he's really being the attack dog for Kandi. Not like she needs one, because she gets in Kenya's ASS when she feels like it. And I understand that friends can fight and get back together, but I don't see where Kenya's exhibiting that type of energy. It's just so one-sided. Kenya, sometimes I think she's holding on to Kandi to have someone to film with on the cast. But then I see that genuineness, and I feel that she really wants to be her friend. In my opinion, she treats Kandi better than she treats Cynthia. There's a genuine love there for Cynthia, in my opinion, but she sees Cynthia as being the ditzy blonde that she needs to get together. And even though she's the younger sister, she gets her together like she's the older sister. I've seen that before. Because Cynthia's the blonde of the show. In case you haven't figured it out, she's the ditzy blonde of the show. It's okay. It's okay. Because Kenya needs people to film with, she doesn't want to be iced out the way Monique Samuels was iced out on Real Housewives of Potomac. I feel she's coupling up with LaToya forever, and that's why she did that so quickly. In addition to the fact that she's from Trinidad, like Mark Daly. So Brooklyn's 50% a Trini woman. So I think, that's another thing that intrigued her, also being from the island of Trinidad, like Mark and baby Brooklyn's bloodline. But she's pretty much in the position of Garcelle Bourvaux from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Basically, without Denise Richards on the cast, who is Garcelle filming with? That's why I can't wait to watch that season, because I'm wondering, who did Garcelle link up with? Did she bring a friend on with her? Because you can truly be iced out on a Real Housewife franchise if you don't have anyone to film with. That's just common sense. Kenya doesn't have to be an enemy of Kandi, but she should have just a little bit of dignity and start at least maintaining a distance. It's getting cringy at this point.